Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, V.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Blake Griffin out there with Robert Williams. And it's Smart in at the point.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
And Doris, Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
There's Tatum with the 3. Drills it from deep. Tatum's got 5.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
Now here's Butler. Out to Lowry. Back to Butler. 5 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they get it back. Here's Lowry. With 1 on the clock. And Adebayo slams it in.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Brown against Hero. Drive by Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Lowry against Smart. Pass to Adebayo. Lets the 3 fly. Smart grabs the miss. Outside Tatum. Plenty of space. Williams tips it back in.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Smart against Lowry. Martin outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Martin. Outside Butler. Hero on the wing. Adebayo, a screen on Brown. Hero with the bucket. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Here's Tatum. The Heat making their last shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Butler with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's Butler with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Adebayo passes to Martin. Hero outside. Martin with a screen on Griffin. Hero for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Griffin, a screen on Hero. And he's going for the oop here. And Griffin slams it in.
Boy, you get a sense of the power and athleticism, speed off his feet by Blake on that one.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler who slams it down.
a little show and tell from the butler, Jimmy, giving the fans their money's worth.
Smart passes to Tatum. On the take. Rebounded by Butler. Miami trailing. Pass to Hero. Wide open look. And Miami again with the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Griffin, and it's Smart in at the point.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Now here's Butler. 6 points for him. Inside, here's Adebayo. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Williams. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
And the shot goes in.
Well, this is where Blake does a lot of his damage. He is such a tough matchup in the painted area.
Lowry against Smart. Out to Lowry. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Hero. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's able to get it back. The Celtics with the lead. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. Back to Lowry. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league. That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he gets it back.
2 minutes.
Now Butler. He's got 6. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. There's Tatum with the 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
The drive by Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Hero against Brown, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Up top, Hero, defended by Brown. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Blake Griffin picks one up. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Strus comes in for Jimmy Butler. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. The Celtics have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Brogdon. Rebound by the Heat. 51 seconds left in the first half. Shakes him. Oladipo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Well, we know that Victor Oladipo is a combo guard, meaning he can play the 1 and the 2. What I like is how impressive his overall game is and the fearlessness with which he plays. Wow.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback. Horford's got his first bucket in this one.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Oladipo outside. The reverse. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Al Horford.
Well, Victor Oladipo won't back down from a challenge. He isn't afraid of getting a little bit nasty if the defense sort of sets the tone.
Yurt Sevens checked in for Miami. Outside White. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's Oladipo. Pass to Dedmon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Heat leading by 3. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
They've got Dwayne Dedmon from Area 7 out there with Max Strus. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Oladipo in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Brogdon. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, B.A., certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
Here's Oladipo, and the layup is good off the glass. Oladipo's gotten 4 this quarter.
You can see over time, Oladipo has so added to his offensive arsenal. You love to see the confidence with which he's playing.
Up top, White. Shoots over Robinson. Here's Brogdon. Strus grabs the miss. The Heat with the lead. Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Out to Oladipo. Back to Dedmon. Over Brogdon. That one off the back iron and out. Boston shooting 46%, a decent average so far.
I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50-40-90 season back in 2019.
Well, that 50-40-90 season put Brogdon in pretty exclusive company, Doris.
It sure did, B.A. Only the 8th player in the history of the league to accomplish that feat. Think about it. It takes tremendous skill to carry those percentages, the discipline to take good shots, the work required to become a consistent shooter. Brogdon brings it every game.
Now at the line.
And Oladipo drops them both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Horford. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice work from the veteran big man, Al Horford, getting things done inside.
The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Oladipo outside. Here's your 7. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. And the Heat lead by 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Brogdon, the pass to Horford. Outside for Brogdon. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Outside Strus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't get that one. And Boston going the other way now. Deflects the pass. Horford left side. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
1:41 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to White. 5 to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Dwayne Dedmon.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. A level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
White hits them both.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
Oladipo, the pass to your 7. Outside Robinson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Your 7, no good. And the versatility White provides for this team is so important, Doris.
It is, B.A. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
Strus the pass to Dedmon. Back to Strus. Back to Dedmon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Al Horford.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Martin, he's checked in for your 7. Butler comes in for Strus. Hero, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Lowry in for Oladipo. Brogdon against Lowry. Now here's Brogdon. He's closely guarded. He's off on the layup. The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. White against Butler. Driving to the basket. And it's Butler with the jam.
Great rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
Shot from the top of the key. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat out in front. They're up by 4. After a quick...
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Blake Griffin out there with Robert Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Lowry outside. Martin a screen. Shot on the wing. Lowry, no good.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
To take the lead. Kick out to Brown. Tries again. Yes! He nails it!
Assisted by.
And the Celtics lead by 1.
Well, beautiful stroke from Jaylen Brown. Crucial moving forward that he shoot it well from the perimeter.
Outside for Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. And it's Tatum missing. Heat shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Martin, the pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, you can tell Jimmy Butler is feeling it on the offensive end. When he's in rhythm, he will look to be aggressive.
Tatum, screen on Hero. Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. And there's a 3-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And Boston calls time here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to coach. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Butler, and it's Butler who slams it down.
Boy, as a driver, Jimmy Butler is so physical, so tough. He's going to command the defensive attention. Nice drive.
Brown, a screen on Lowry. Smart passes to Brown. Stolen by Hero. And here's Adebayo. Back to Butler. Six on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, with that frame and rugged mentality, there is never a moment where Jimmy Butler will shy away from contact.
Jimmy Butler. 2.
And he sinks the second. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th.
2 minutes.
Tatum against Butler. Right side Tatum. Stolen by Hero. Martin right side. Hero outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The line.
And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Brown with it. Shot to win the cold streak. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out to Lowry. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Heat.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jimmy Butler.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
You love the activity of Jaylen Brown, using that athleticism to do damage on the offensive glass.
Lowry outside. Hero outside. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Let's meet the starters for your...
Richard, we see so many high-scoring matchups in this league, and tonight will likely be the exact opposite of that.
Well, and that's what happens when you get two defensive-minded teams going against each other. They don't make mistakes, they communicate at a high level, and they play with a ton of heart. I expect this to be a physical, grinded-out kind of game.
Kind of old school, then.
Who doesn't love some old school?
That's right. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Up at the forward spot, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 spot.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Garland kicks to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Rebounded by Smart. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. And the dunk by Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Now here's Horford. Darius Garland missing his last shot from outside the arc, and Tatum the bucket on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 5 now.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Brown. To the middle. And the dunk by Tatum.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The 3 from Garland. Mobley kicks to LeVert. Into the lane. Good work defensively by Horford.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and right out choking. And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that 3-point shot. Here's LeVert following the basket by Jaylen Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Garland. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Now here's Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Back to Smart. Mobley against Brown. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Smart with the ball. Garland picks him up. The pass to Horford. And stolen by Mobley. Floats it up there for Mobley. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Smart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that really helped the momentum.
Oh, the dunk by Mitchell.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. .44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smart passes to Horford. Brown against Mitchell. 5 on the clock. And it's Brown missing.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Mitchell outside. Driving in. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Williams a screen on LeVert. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. And so it's Boston in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
Your Cavaliers UCC.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert into the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Tatum against LeVert. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Over in the corner, Allen. Nice D from Williams. Celtics leading by 9. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Here's Horford going inside. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. I'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Mitchell left side. To the paint. Here's Mobley. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. Mobley's got his first bucket in this one. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Down low, there's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Now, here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Hooked away. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Smart. Another shot. Tatum's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Here's Brown. Here he goes. And that one is good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this scene. And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Now, here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game. Allen kicks to Mobley from past the arc. Rebound by Williams. Celtics leading by 8. Tatum on the wing. Levert defending. Tatum against Levert. Fires it up. Tatum no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Mitchell passes to Allen. Back to Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Mobley wide open. The three-pointer is right on target. Mobley's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc. Nice finish. Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
The deep three from Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
So that'll be it.
The Celtics, 28.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Derek White. Williams is out there with Griffin. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Cornette in at the center position. Outside Williams. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Brogdon scanning the floor. From deep. That one doesn't drop. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Okoro with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And Okoro throws it down.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Stephens, another 3 for Cleveland.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Rubio against Brogdon. Rubio with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
His first, second team foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's White with the drive, and the layup falls. White's got his first points of the game. Cleveland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Love with the screen on White. Love outside. Shoots over Griffin. 6 to shoot. Shoots it up, kicks it out to Love. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Griffin passes to Brogdon. Up again, and Griffin stays with it.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
Now here's Okoro. Kicks it out to Love. To the middle.
2 minutes.
Here's Rubio. Pass to Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And at 277 pounds, Lopez absorbs contact well. Difficult to deter him on the way up.
Now here's Brogdon. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fournette. Good work there as it goes.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Kicks it out to Love. Buries it from three-point range.
This demonstrates how confident Kevin Love is. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
1:06 left in the third. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here's the fast break. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. Outside, White. Lock at 6. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. White's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Rubio, the pass to Okoro. Back to Rubio. Feeds it to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Brogdon against Rubio. Stolen by Okoro. Here's Stevens. Oh, my goodness. What a play. And he jams it with authority.
You could argue that Kevin Love is the finest passing big of his generation. I don't know who's making that argument, but he is always looking to get others involved.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cleveland ahead, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert into the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Celtics trail by 4. Right side, Tatum. Outside, Horford. Back to Tatum. Stolen by LeVert. The wide open look here for Garland. A three-pointer off the mark. Boston shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Tatum. The shot misses, and Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Mitchell driving inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Horford with the screen on Mitchell. There's Brown with the three. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tipped away and stolen by Mobley. Holds it up there for Mobley. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And they double up Brown. Pass to Horford. Tatum on the wing. Takes the three. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Garland against Smart. Now here's LeVert. D right on him. Here's Allen. That shot no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics trail by 7. Horford dishes to Tatum. Shoots over LeVert. Oh, offensive interference.
The basket will count.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. Outside Garland. LeVert in the corner. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown. Driving the lane. And finished off by Brown.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Outside Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. And why not go to Horford? Big Al has played in so many big games, not intimidated by the moment. And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Brown feeling out a bit. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Mitchell. Allen outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Taken away by Williams. Here's Smart. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
The 3 from Garland. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wide. And now an 8-point Cavalier lead. Horford with the screen on LeVert. Tatum, that's for 2. It's stolen by Allen. Smart against Mitchell. 44 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Outside Garland. 6 on the shot clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Williams has a screen for Tatum. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
13 foul.
LeVert against Tatum. Garland the pass to LeVert. Mobley outside. And we see the Cavaliers get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. Now here's Tatum. Shoots over Barnes. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Achua with the dunk.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Thank you, Scotty Barnes.
Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Van Vliet outside. Williams grabs the board. Here's Brown. It's Smart on the wing. Back to Brown. And he's going for the lob. 6 to shoot. On the break. Siakam with it. Picked up by Tatum. Outside Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Siakam with a screen on Tatum. Kicks it out to Siakam. Rebounded by the Celtics. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And here are the Raptors now. The Celtics making their last shot. Siakam gets the bucket.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Brown against Anunoby. Wing shot on the way. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Achua passes to Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Williams. And here's Siakam for 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And he lobs it up and finished off by Tatum.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Fred Van Vliet with the assist.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Brown. Looking for his first basket still in this one. That shot, no good. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. The Raptors with a lead. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's a very controlled dribble from Fred. Doesn't need to get to the rim. He can just stop and pop.
Outside Tatum. From deep three-point range. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Pascal Siakam. That's his first
The free throw drops for Williams.
second team foul.
No good on the second free throw. For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Outside Tatum. No good that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Achua into the lane and out of bounds. Boston will have it. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet against Brown. The kick out to Van Vliet. Siakam with a screen on Brown. Oh, there's the alley! And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Raptors upping.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Tatum with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Left side Tatum. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside, Brown. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Tatum's got 8.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Anunoby on the wing. Siakam outside. From the arc. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
At the arc, Siakam can be so dangerous. When he gets an opening, he drills it.
Outside, Brown. To the paint. Here's Horford. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Siakam. Tatum with a steal. Brown passes to Williams. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Van Vliet misses.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And that's an intentional foul.
Fred Van Vliet. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Brown. The kick to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, can be a nightmare for the opponent.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting great. 62% for the field and continuing to get it done. Van Vliet with it. And again, no good by Toronto. Tatum against Barnes. Tatum drives in. Can't get it to drop.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. For Boston, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Brogdon against Trent. Outside for Porter. Back to Trent. Pass to Birch. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Now White. Looking to end the drought. And the layup is good. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Porter. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The kick out to Young. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Outside Brogdon. Outside Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Trent outside. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Playing above the rim. Chris Boucher's a great alley-oop partner.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 6. Been fairly even so far. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And Toronto calls time here. Boston trailing. On the floor for Boston, we've got Derek White, Danilo Gallinari out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. Gallinari laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is just reading the defense, finding the soft spot. Heady play by Gallinari.
Trent outside. And it's Porter, that time on the assist from Trent. Porter's got his first points of the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Griffin, a screen on Trent. Brogdon, the pass to Griffin.
When you put a smaller player on Blake, he has the ability to drive it, draw contact, and get to the free throw line.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for Boston, Blake Griffin.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And for the Raptors, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Porter, the pass to Young. Boucher outside. He's got a piece of it.
Raptors foul. Otto Porter. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from White. about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And he lobs it up top. And Young with the block. Porter against White. Pass to Birch. Outside Porter. Puts up a three. Knocks down the long J. Porter's got 5.
When you talk about the best 3-and-D guys in the league, Porter's a climber on that list.
Brogdon from outside. With the tip. It's good on the putback.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. He gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
And Toronto calls time here. Toronto has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Trent up top, guarded by Brogdon. And the basket by Trent. And the Raptors lead by 7.
I'm so impressed with the strength of Gary Trent Jr. Excellent at staying in control of his shot.
Outside Brogdon. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Now here's Porter. He's got 5. Back to Trent. With the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nimble drive by Gary Trent Jr. Working his way to the look he wants.
Brogdon from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Trent pass to Young. Now Boucher. Trent on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Porter. The 3 ball. Griffin pulls down the board. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside White. Gallinari with a screen on Trent. Here's White driving in. Trent with the defensive effort. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Birch. An easy 2 on the layup. And now an 11-point Raptor lead.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
White against Porter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
A solid all-around kid with the size to work inside. Good play by Derek White.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Porter. .59 seconds left in the third. Pass to Birch. Back to Porter. Fires from deep. The shot misses. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Now here's Williams. Guarded by Young. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Gallinari. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Porter. He's got 5. Here's Birch. It's hauled in by White. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Out left to the wing. Gallinari, the pass to Brogdon. Gallinari with a screen on Trent. Back to Gallinari. That'll count. Parried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And not so.
The previous play is under review.
Going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. And so it's Toronto leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Achua in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Anunoby on the take. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to VanVleet. The 3. Drops in the 3. And the Raptors lead by 9.
No hesitation from Fred VanVleet. Assertive off the catch and shoot.
Tatum, a screen on Anunoby. And there's the lob. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What a pass and what a slam. Tatum finishing off a pretty alley-oop.
Now here's VanVleet. Siakam outside. Back to VanVleet. Takes a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Kick out to Brown. Lets it go from deep. And they recover it. Williams passes to Tatum. Off target from 3-point range. Toronto's gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Siakam outside. Lets it fly. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now it's a 12-point Toronto lead. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Up top, Brown. Anunoby covering. Pass to Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And the Celtics call time here.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the floor of their offense. More motion, more ball movement. That should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach of the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, "I don't care how far down we are, we can do this. Attack and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over."
Thanks for that, Allie.
Look at the effort from Pascal Siakam on the offensive glass, keeping that play alive and finishing it.
Williams passes to Brown. Can they get it? Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. VanVleet against Smart. Siakam outside. The kick out to VanVleet. Beyond the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Horford finds Williams. Tatum from long range. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Achua's got his 5th rebound in this one. Siakam for 3. Pass to VanVleet. From deep. Smart grabs the miss. Boston's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Raptors.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Pascal Siakam.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
The three. Here's Achua. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics on offense. It's a 10-point game. Horford, a screen on Anunoby. And here's Brown for three. And the three-pointer goes.
And we have seen Brown take more and more threes recently, becoming very confident in this shot.
Van Vliet against Smart. Here's Van Vliet from deep three-point range.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance,
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up for Steve's.
A shot of the Celtics coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So the opening lineup for the Heat. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Martin, and it's Butler in at the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Butler's got his team on the board to start the game for Miami. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
And a wide open look for Hero. No good with the triple. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thanks, David. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Yeah, nice to have Jimmy Butler on your side. He's got that ability to score when it's not so easy out there.
Tatum against Butler. Lets the 3 fly. Second shot opportunity, Horford. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Now here's Lowry. Outside for Martin. Al Horford with the rebound. Celtics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Brown. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Here's Hero. Butler in the corner. Brown against Hero. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Brown. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Brown. To the inside. And a dunk by Horford.
And Horford outstanding at the screen there. He knows how to dive aggressively to the basket off the pick. Expects the pass. That's difficult to guard.
Now here's Butler. And he drives in. Outside for Lowry. Back to Butler. That one falls. Butler's got 6.
Well, Jimmy Butler can score on all 3 levels, inside, outside, and from distance.
The deep 3 from Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. Smart passes to Williams. There's the triple. Smart misses. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Now here's Brown. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Hero kicks to Martin. Pass to Lowry. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And stolen by Horford. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Now here's Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. From the wing. And too long on the shot.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
They get the rebound. Tie game in Boston. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now, here is Martin. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
Here's Tatum. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Here's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
They're hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
The drive by Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. Here's Butler, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Robert Williams.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Hero with it. Out guarded by Smart. Hero passes to Butler. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive. And slam dunk by Butler.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Tatum no good. Miami leading by 4. Kicks it out to Hero. Passes it to Martin. He dishes it to Butler. Into the lane, and it's Butler with the jam.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
1:52 left to play in the first half. Adebayo down low, working on Williams. Here's Butler, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Smart against Lowry. Nice shot by Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Lowry looking around. Butler on the wing. Wide open. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Here's Butler following the bucket by the Celtics. Lowry kicks to Butler. Off target from outside.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
The Heat with the lead. Hero passes to Adebayo. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Adebayo.
Assisted by
Hero's got his first basket.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Butler with the steal. Miami leading by 4.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
And every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Plays it up and banks it in. Butler's got 16 points.
This is just one of those nights where Jimmy Butler shows why he's a big-time player.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
the Celtics 12, the Heat 18.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the floor for Miami, Victor Oladipo is out there with Robinson. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Yurtseven in at the 4 spot.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Boston shooting their first foul shot of the game. Gallinari no good on the free throw.
And when 6'10" Danilo Gallinari was drafted all the way back in 2008, a shooter with his size was rare.
Well, it was rare. Now we're seeing more and more guys able to do this, but there's certainly a ton of value in Gallo's efficiency and his size and consistency on the perimeter.
Celtics trail by 6. And Williams, here we go. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Here's Oladipo. He's off on that one, and it's Boston the other way. Over in the corner, White. No good on the 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And Oladipo kicks to Yurtseven. Back to Oladipo. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
Oladipo hits them both. And Brogdon's got the ball here for the Celtics. They trail by 6. Fires from deep. It's Dedmon with the rebound. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Oladipo taking his time here.
Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Gallinari outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's Oladipo. 6 points for him. Bruce in the corner. 5 to shoot. Robinson down low. Light covering. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brogdon outside. Oh, Griffin in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, check out the hops on Blake Griffin. Just one of those lethal alley-oop threats in the NBA.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Oladipo. He can't get that one to fall. And the Celtics going the other way now. And White kicks to Williams. Back to White. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The Heat leading by 6. Now Oladipo. And Dedmon throws it down.
Dedmon really moves well out there, Dedmon, for a guy his size, and you check out the lift on that dunk.
Brogdon outside. Williams trying to break free. Lays it up off the glass. Brogdon's got his first bucket in this one.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Oladipo with the ball. 6 points. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Nice to make that thing look so easy for Victor O.
Brogdon outside. Inside. Griffin inside. Edmonds there. A nice shot by Griffin.
Well, the inside game of Griffin, very polished and superb at getting into a position where he can cash in.
He lobs it up.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Jimmy Butler.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. There's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside positioning. He just goes for the finish.
And here is Butler. With the drive. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler, able to finish at the rim.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Oh, I thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that grade with some nice penetration too, and you've got 2 points. Now here's Butler. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Hero on the wing. Williams against Butler. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Williams with the steal. Pushing it up. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Here's Brown. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Hero. The Heat leading by 8. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Adebayo passes to Martin. Outside Lowry. Clock at 6. Butler kicks to Hero. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Smart. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Brown dishes to Tatum. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Smart passes to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that's now 7 points for Jason Tatum.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Outside Butler. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
Boston ball.
Celtics trail by 5. Outside Tatum. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the paint, stolen by Martin. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Hero. 18 feet out.
And Brown just using his big body well on defense. A physical player does a great job of bothering shooters. And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Yes!
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? Smart finds Tatum. Butler with the steal. And here's Miami. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Hero. It's up a 3. And Tatum pulls it down. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Third team foul.
And there's the pass to Horford. There's Brown with the 3.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Here's Mobley. After the basket by Boston. Garland finds LeVert. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. The shot by LeVert, no good. Boston on offense. Here's Tatum. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Throws it up high and stolen by Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cavaliers ball.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Garland against Smart. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men doors.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul.
Marcus.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And here's LeVert for three. Buries it from three.
Boy, this is the next step for Caris LeVert. Critical. He become more consistent from deep.
Smart passes to Williams. On the wing, Tatum. From deep. can't hit that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. For three, Allen. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Smart passes to Brown. Here's the three. Fires in the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Garland against Smart. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Outside, Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And he converts the layup. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands. Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Kick out to Brown. Kept alive by Boston. Tipped. Tatum from long range. Donovan Mitchell with a board. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And how about Jaylen Brown doors? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Man, good whistle there.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Now here's Garland. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Launches it. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. For Boston, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Tatum passes to Smart. Takes it inside. Got it.
You know, this is in part what makes Marcus Smart very dangerous, right? He can slice into the defense. He's got that remarkable speed to get where he wants.
Tatum with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Gallinari. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Tatum with a steal. To the inside. And the jam by Brown.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
Please give a big round of applause.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Brown and Tatum with the explosive wing pair. Danilo Gallinari out there with Robert Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And so it's Cleveland with it. The Celtics making their last shot. Williams with it. He's picked up by Garland. Mitchell against Tatum. No good. And Cleveland the other way now. Mobley up top. He's covered by Gallinari. All by himself. Here's Smart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Smart has got 6.
Well, that's about anticipation. Marcus Smart jumps out, gets into the speed and transition game, and leaves no doubt.
Garland, the pass to Allen. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Pass to Tatum. 3-pointer. 2 for 7 after that bucket.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch. Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
Here's Mitchell. Smart grabs the miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Smart against Garland. Smart passes to Tatum. 3 on the clock. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships. Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Garland for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brown passes to Williams. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Celtics lead by 10.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Floats a runner. Mobley outside. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Mitchell against Brown. Drives to the hoop. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Mitchell. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And Mitchell with the slam.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Smart passes to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to stand.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Celtics out in front, leading by 8. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Okoro. Then there's Ricky Rubio. And it's Stevens in at the 3 slot. Now here's Brogdon. Rubio with the rebound. Pass to Okoro. Down low. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
And it's Love missing. The Celtics with the lead. Here's White. And he makes it.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Okoro. He's guarded by White. Here's Rubio. And another miss by Cleveland. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
What impresses you about Blake Griffin has to be how he has finessed his game over the years. He enters the league as one of the most elite athletes ever, but to adapt and now match the league trends, an important part of him extending his career.
Okoro, no good. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Okoro, no good. The flexibility we've seen from Griffin's game is certainly a rare attribute, Doris.
I think it's easy, B.A., to get stuck in your ways as a veteran. But give Blake credit. A humble guy, willing to change, and his first concern is delivering whatever his team needs. You have to love the professionalism.
Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Griffin passes to Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
The free throw drops for Williams.
Grant Williams at the line for shooting.
And Williams drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
And Griffin gets it to go.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Cleveland has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Mitchell driving inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
White, the pass to Horford, out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Griffin.
2 minutes.
Back to Horford. Shoots over Allen. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Outside for Brogdon. Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. Griffin's shot is off.
I think they could have gotten a better shot attempt there if he wasn't so eager to let it fly.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Boston on offense. They're on a 16-4 run. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
.59 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Now Tatum, 9 points in the game. That three's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The drive by Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Smart against Garland. Outside, Brown. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Personal foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the 3rd. Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Robert Williams picks up 1. And the first one at the line is good.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Mitchell against Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
2nd personal foul.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
Here's Mitchell. 18 points for him. Allen with a screen on Brown. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And so it's Boston of 15 points as this quarter concludes. They hold a real...
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter. Stranger things have happened. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the 2nd chance points.
Well, he's got the size and strength. Gallinari doing work on the glass.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Well, he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Here's Brown. Here he goes. Oh, hey! How about that?
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was... Oh, wow!
Incredible!
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Here's Mitchell. Some solid defense from Williams.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
It's Brown on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Mitchell drives in. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 8 now. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Allen can't get it to go. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Oh, don't you love how selfish Marcus Smart is. Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And the shot is good by Garland.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
LeVert goes against Tatum from deep three-point range. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
And here's Brown for 3, and stolen by Mobley. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Brown with the block. Here's Gallinari. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Mobley. And Mitchell with the slam.
You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Outside Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Goes back up. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Celtics.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Tatum from long range gets the 3-ball to go. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just
a big finish right there.
He destroyed the rim. Wait, did he just do that? That's a dunk you usually only see in practice.
Hey, that's true, but your practice plays typically don't make your highlight reel.
This is part of the reason we watch.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. We're up.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on Tube. Richard, this should be an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and can try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. And Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And stolen by Williams. Molinari passes to Smart. He kicks it to Brown. Williams sends a screen for Brown. The long distance three is buried.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Molinari against Siakam. On the wing, Barnes. Tries it from 19. No good that time. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now here's Van Vliet to end the run. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Van Vliet. The pass to Achua. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now here's Tatum. Molinari with the screen for Tatum. Smart on the wing. Back to Tatum. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Brown. The shot, no good. Good D by Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Brown, and there's the try. Toronto grabs the miss.
He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Outside, Smart. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Oh, Tatum in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Smart deciding where to go with it. 4 on the shot clock. Tatum finds Williams. Second chance shot, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Raptors ball.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet passes to Achua. 2 points. That one goes.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Anunoby against Brown. Good D by Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. The kick out to Barnes. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top, leading by 3.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Now Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Smart in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam for 3. No good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's good.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Van Vliet up top. Guarded by Smart. And here is Siakam. He's got 5. On the wing, Anunoby. Pocket 2, just his first attempt. And Tatum pulls it down.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Down low, here's Brown. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
A very athletic play by Brown, getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
For 3, Siakam. No good there. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Personal foul. Second.
That free throw good from Gallinari.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Will it go? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Boston leading by 8. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Achua. Back to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound, Boston.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Brown dishes to Williams. Gallinari outside. Smart on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got the lead up to 11 now for Boston.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Van Vliet way outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Here's Anunoby. He takes it in. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. So timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. A new group in now for the Raptors. Banton's checked in. Young comes in for Scotty Barnes. Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Quinn subbed in for Fred Van Vliet.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Inside, the kick out to Young. Plays it up and banks it in.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Brogdon outside. From past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Brogdon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Pass to Young. Here's Porter. Here he goes. Makes it off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
He misses the free throw.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Porter. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brogdon outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Porter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Celtics. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now
32, the Raptors, 20.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Young out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Porter. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Birch in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. A 12-point game. Here's Brogdon in the corner. Horford with it. Hangs. And that one clearly. And now, yep, this will be a garbage challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for Jeff.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. So double checking, and the game continues on.
Raptors trail by 13. Porter outside, and it's Griffin with the rebound. White inside, guarded by Porter. White the pass to Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Boucher with a screen on White. Trent kicks to Porter. To the inside, and the dunk by Boucher.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Brogdon against Trent. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brogdon's got 10 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Porter looking it over, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Boucher passes to Young. Offline with his three. And the foul on Khem Birch. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Trent against Brogdon. It's hauled in by Trent. Raptors trail by 15. Young with the ball. Williams picks him up.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Outside, White. Pulls up on the wing, and he comes up with the deuce. White's got his first points in this one. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Boucher with a screen on White. And a wide open look for Porter. And it's off from three-point range. And White kicks to Brogdon. Williams against Boucher. Griffin a screen on Boucher. The putback. That shot no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Trent passes to Porter. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's the pass to Birch. The Raptors need to get a shot on. Porter, no luck. Celtics leading by 14. Outside Williams. Over in the corner, White. And he lays it straight in. White's got 4 points in the quarter. 1:25 left in the third quarter of the game.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
It doesn't go for him. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 16. Back to Young. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Trent. To stop the drought. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Trent's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Trent against Brogdon. Right side, Griffin kicks to Williams. 6 to shoot. Horford in the post, defended by Trent, and finished off by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Porter with it. Over White. Birch, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period.
Please give a big round of applause.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. This is it to Siakam. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Smart at the top of the key, Williams. Tatum looking around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
Raptors trail by 17. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Kicks it out to Siakam. To the middle. Here's Achua. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Steps back. Outside Tatum. Outside Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Brown missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Hello. That's what I call a move.
Woo. That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Brown outside. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Tatum dishes to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Raptors trail by 17. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Going inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Smart kicks to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Van Vliet finishes the ball. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Drives to the hoop. Kept alive. Takes it out to Siakam. It's stolen by Brown. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Gallinari outside. Brown inside the line. Outside, Smart. Dishes it to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. A 3 ball. The shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Celtics.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense, will force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
And it's Brown missing.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Tatum. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The dish now to Brown. Outside, Smart. Brown against Anunoby. Clock is at 3, and the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Left side, Smart. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.